You're about to learn some secrets that a lot of home builders don't want you to know. Hello, my name is Merle Braley, and I've been passionate about good home design and building techniques ever since I was a child, and I built my 3-story tree house. So you can imagine it was my pleasure to interview expert custom home builders John Lyle and Steve Jellycourse of MorningStar Homes. Join me now. You'll save yourself a lot of headaches and possibly thousands of dollars by watching this and all of my North Carolina home builder interviews. I'm speaking with John Lyle and Steve Jellycourse of MorningStar Homes, and I'd like to start by asking for a definition of high performance and of a high performance home and how that's achieved on the exterior of the home.
You almost invariably, the first thing you think of is, okay, I'm going to have a lower utility bill. Sure. And we can spend plenty of time talking about that. But let's start with maybe something that's a little less obvious. And that is, nobody likes to take care of their house. You know, the thought of coming home and have to repair rotting wood, repaint siding, replace caulking, it's just not the most important thing. So some of the things that we do on our homes that maybe aren't quite as noticeable is, let's talk about the siding. All the siding that we use is all fiber cement based siding. It's got a proven track record of being extremely durable. Properly applied, this is going to outlast any of the press board and certainly natural wood siding products out there. We do use some natural wood, cedar shake siding for accents on a home. And people that want that look on their home understand that those little accents are going to require more maintenance than some other products. Other things that we do on the exterior of the home, all of the overhang material is either fiber cement based product or it's a composite material to reduce the potential for rotting and that type of thing. And then, the other thing that doesn't get a lot of attention, a lot of builders don't spend a lot of time talking about it, and that's the exterior paint. I will tell you that we spec a level of paint on the exterior of our homes that's traditionally a level or two above what most other builders spec on the exterior of the home. It does cost more. It means that your paint's going to last longer. It means that the caulking that's underneath that paint has got better protection. So, it's going to deteriorate less rapidly than caulking, for example, that's covered with, a less expensive paint.
Another factor that most people don't think about, how does the sheen, the color, stand up under ultraviolet light? And we're using the paints that have the maximum longevity in terms of its performance, in terms of its sheen, its coloration, so that when you're looking at that house, you're not going, gosh, that house is obviously needing to be repainted. We're looking at a house that comments can be 2 to 3 years later, it looked like it was painted last week. And that's the kind of steps that we want our customers to realize after the fact. Wow, this house still looks brand new.
Well, and gosh, Merle, I hate to poke fun at you, but we were just talking a little while ago about you've been in your house 1 year, which we don't hold it against you that you didn't use us to build your house, but you asked us the question, should the paint be peeling off of your pressure treated handrails after 1 year? And I think my response was, well, we're sitting in a model home that's 2.5 years old. Just look out the window at our pressure treated railings, and do you see any peeling paint on them? Application and priming. Those are areas that you can cut corners in. And up front, you'll save a little money, and the builder will save a little money, and he can offer the house for a little bit less money. So paint, priming, application, all very, very important. And you've got the two of us checking the job.
A lot of times it's not the big technological advances that make a high-performance home. I can have the latest gee-whiz gizmo that really dazzles people when they walk in the door, but it's what's behind the walls that is the primary contributor to a high-performance home. And one of the things that we've done over the years is doing some very simple things that don't require a lot of money and they don't require a lot of technology. What they do require is a lot of attention. And I think that's probably a critical component there. Because if you don't know what to pay attention to, then you won't pay attention to it.
In addition to having somebody that checks the work, that knows what they're looking for, you've got to have the proper installers. And again, boy, I tell you, talk about caulking and insulation, what a boring subject, but what an important component of the house.
Thank you, John and Steve. Let's take a break now. We have plenty to talk about when we get back.